My FTP, according to Zwift, is 272 watts. And I thought, why not do an FTP test? But let's do it in Rouvy. And then let's see if they're anywhere near close. What I will do is I'll do an FTP test in Zwift in the next few days. And then that way we've got one in either app. So let's get warmed up. We'll go to workouts. We're going to go to FTP tests. And then we're going to do a ramp test. Okay, here we go. So we've got 5 minutes at 100 watts, and then it'll slowly start to ramp up, hence the name of the test. And you can see we're in Norway. So we'll see how long we can last for. It's not the worst looking place to go for a ride. So since I last used Rouvy, you might have seen the review that I did on the channel about 6 months ago. They've made some significant improvements to it and added quite a few new features. So I think it's about time that we go back to Rouvy and have another look at it, just out of interest, and see what they've done. But they've made some upgrades to their companion app, which look pretty nice. And they've also added some features in-game. But we'll run through all that when we're doing the review. So I've got some Ghost Riders with me to keep me company. And if nothing else, I'm burning some calories. So while we've got a couple of minutes, during the next 6 weeks, I'll be doing a yoga class on a Monday night. My wife and I go to yoga, and actually our daughter and her boyfriend have started to come with us, so it's a family affair. But it's really good. It's in the village hall around the corner from where we live. And then we've also invested in some kettlebells, and we've also created some more space in the room whereabouts we have the Zwift set up, so that we can come in here and do some kettlebells, maybe do some more yoga, maybe even do some step. And the reason why I want to do some more core strength is, when I've been to yoga for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've realised that my upper body strength has gone. And in actual fact, you know, leg power and everything, obviously with doing the cycling, is still okay. I mean, I guess we'll see how okay in the next few minutes, but my upper body strength is non-existent. Doing planks and you know, various sort of arm poses, are they called in yoga? I'm not really technical about it, but yeah, really challenging. So we had some kettlebells, which honestly I think I might have used once, and there's loads of videos on YouTube. So my wife has very kindly agreed to participate in all of this madness with me. So we'll both be looking toned and buff by Christmas, ready for that turkey. Don't really like turkey, we normally have chicken. Okay, the test has started. Don't stop pedalling. So we've got a minute in 20 watt increments. So this should just continue with the warm up, and then in, I don't know, 10 or so minutes, it's going to get really tough, really quickly. So up to 180 watts, and of course it's still easy at the moment, but I can feel myself warming up. So my FTP has been as high as 305, I want to say. I'll check, but 305 or 308. So still got a long way to go on this, if I'm going to get anywhere near that. Well, actually not that long, because what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next 6 or 7 minutes, I imagine I'll be done. always been a bit of a slow pedaler, so we'll try and keep the cadence high for me, which is 90, but it was just telling me between 90 and 100, so we'll try and raise it a bit. I told Rouvy that my FTP was 278 because that's what Intervals is estimating my FTP is at the moment. And then when I went on to my activities in Zwift, where you can see your ZFTP and your ZMAP, it was 272. So we'll see roughly where it is. Okay, up to 280. Starting to feel it a bit now. Heart rate's still okay. Heart rate just starting to creep up now. It's getting really tough now. Oh, that's me done. 285. Oh, they're hard work, those FTP tests. I mean, at least when you're where I am, are relatively short. But I'm really happy with 285. That shows you that Zwift are a bit low, and intervals are virtually bang on. We'll do one of these a week, so next week we'll do the Zwift one, and then we'll do the Rouvy one, and in between we'll do rides on both platforms. So depending on what you ride, whether it be Rouvy or Zwift, it will be hopefully interesting for you to have a look at the other platform. And if you are a Zwift user and you've not used Rouvy before, there's a link below in the description that will give you not only the 14-day free trial, but then an extra 5 weeks to try Rouvy for free. So if you're like me, and I'm fairly platform agnostic, I mean, I like them both. I like my Rouge as well, but all for very different reasons. And you know, you can't deny that Rouvy looks great, and we'll do a video with the latest improvements that are made in the next week or two. But Zwift does have that whole community that keeps me coming back, and tomorrow night I will be doing the Zwift Racing League, albeit for the first time for a long time I'll be doing it as a sea rider. So Please, while you're there, drop a comment about Zwift or Rouvy or FTP tests. Subscribe if you're not already, and hit that like button. It really does help with the channel and my motivation. It's always very much appreciated. And if you aren't subscribed and you would like to see how I get on over the next 6 weeks, then subscribe and hit that bell, and I'll be releasing a couple of videos a week to keep you updated. And if you'd like to follow along with me in the next video, I'll take you through the whole plan for the 6 weeks.